give us a very quick introduction. Your name, where you're from, how old you are.
Yeah, my name is Brandon Jennings. I'm from Moncton, New Brunswick originally. And I'm 33 years old.
And you're at Wagnerhills right now. How many months have you been there?
I've been there for 7 months.
Wow. So, So, how many people were here last year? So a lot of you, and some of you guys are here for the first time, or you come back again. This time last year, a lot of you gave to facilitate the program that Brandon's now in. And so this time last year, what was your life looking like?
I was full-blown alcoholic. I drank vodka straight out of the bottle, and I started getting mixed up with fentanyl. I was in detox many times to the point where I finally went through a treatment center. It was just a 7-week program. I was finally, it got so bad that I started looking towards God. I have no Christian background, and I started reading that Bible, and I decided to make the Holy Spirit my higher power. When I read through Galatians and read the fruit and the sinful nature, I was totally that sinful nature. So I started plugging away trying to be the Holy Spirit. I thought it was something I was supposed to be. Like, I didn't realize it's the result of actually receiving God. But I was doing that, and I ended up relapsing. I got high on GHB, and I knew I was in trouble, so I prayed to God to, get me squared up again, get me on the right track. And the next day I woke up, and in the middle of the night, I walked to the washroom and broke my ankle, and I ended up in my brother's basement with a broken ankle, YouTubing Jesus for
Wow.
and I relapsed a few times there until I got here, but yeah.
How did you find yourself at Wagnerhills?
I had a buddy going through this, and he just knew just from my Facebook that I was just a disaster. So he was just doing everything he could, talking to the guys in the office to get me in. And Brandon Anderson, love the man. He did whatever he could to get me in, and next thing I knew, I was on a plane, and I got in, man. It saved my life.
And what's changed about your life?
God has changed my life. That when I got here, I thought I had figured it out. I thought I was just following these rules. This is what I'm going to be like. And I ended up actually on the phone with my brother after about 5 months here. Everything was going good. Like, you would think it was going good, but I was actually fighting in my mind. Like, I can't even be a Christian. I'm not a Christian. This is just ridiculous. And that's kind of when it happened. It was, it just clicked. Like, I just realized that Jesus died for my sin. Like, I always knew that, but I didn't really understand it. And it's what allowed me to move forward, because I keep dragging the shame and the blame with me, and like I can't get it off me. I like all this negativity. And when I realized that that's why he died, to free me of that, so that I can finally start living for instead of going after what I wanted, I was starting going after what I was meant for. And that's just just to push that good news. So.
Thanks for sharing that. Tell us a bit about the community that you found at Wagner.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's we are family. Like this, feels like family. That's it right there. Like, I can promise you this. These are guys that I'm going to be spending the rest of my life with somehow. You know what I mean? It's powerful. Like, we look out for one another. At the end of the day, there's really only 4 or 5 guys in that office. A lot of it has to do with the growth that each individual makes, and we kind of just pull each other in and guide each other and just help us out, and it's all for the Lord. Like, when you have that purpose, it just flows, so it's good. And we're taking care of each other.
Love that. Can we thank Brandon for sharing with us tonight?